It gave you anything for beating the game. It gives you the opportunity to replay the game and unlock the ultimate weapon.
Hello, my name's Brian. I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. But first, a question. Isn't it truly amazing that your life can be turned upside down in just 1/10 of a second? It can. And soon, you'll find out why. Let's not bore you with a lot of details about my life. I'll cut to the chase. I was born in New York 23 years ago, and growing up, I was always somewhat of a child prodigy. I studied at Columbia and finished my physics degree with honors last year. During the summer, I arranged interviews with several universities, hoping I'd get into a decent PhD program. And in the end, I was chosen by the best. Professor Silva at Berkeley offered me the chance to do my doctoral studies at the applied physics department he runs there. It was a dream come true. I packed my bags and got ready to move to California. I was ready to drive from coast to coast without stopping. I had no idea of the events that would take place within just a few days. About the mess I was going to get in. Strange people about to cross my path. The hundreds of dangers lurking behind every corner. Yes, it's quite an adventure.
Just don't watch the spoilers.
Let's go back to the beginning. As I told you, my old car and I were ready to go to California. I decided to take off at night and get a few miles behind me before dawn. I said goodbye to my parents, my sister, and my dog, and I got behind the wheel. That's when I remembered I forgot to pick up a book I'd ordered at a bookshop downtown in Manhattan. Luckily, it was one of those bookstores that stays open 24/7.
Holy
So
cow.
I decided to grab the book on the way. I could
Welcome
have asked
aboard,
them to
Dust.
mail it to me once I got to California, but no, I decided to go into Manhattan and get it myself. That one detour changed my life forever.
On the outskirts of NYC. He is. He is. I hope you guys like this song, because it plays a lot. I wonder if I still have this on my phone. I used to have this on my phone. I do not. This is gonna be way heckin' muted. Can't wait. You and me. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's better if they don't see us.
She's unconscious. I'm taking her to the hospital.
We'll take care of her at the hospital.
Maybe that moron did the dirty work for us and she's already dead.
Maybe, but we better make sure.
It did. I'm telling you. On the way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car.
Oh my
I was scared
god.
stiff. She suddenly ran out in front of me. There was no way I could stop. Luckily for both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt. They did a bunch of tests on her at the hospital and said she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they decided to keep her under observation for 24 hours. A nurse took her to her room and gave her some strong medicine that put her to sleep. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. The girl's name was Gina, and she was amazingly beautiful. The truth is, I had no reason to stick around, so I went to say goodbye to her and go on my way.
Please, don't leave. They want to kill me.
There, calm down. It's all over now. I hit you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
No, I'm telling you, they want me dead. I've got to get out of here.
Who were they? Please, calm down and tell me why you think they want to murder you.
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer. I work at the Pink Iguana, a trendy place with live shows. This evening, when I finished my act, my dad was waiting for me. He works for a secret government agency. He told me he needed to tell me something. He said it was an emergency.
Come a little closer.
Gina, kiddo, I'm in danger. I've gotten into a really big mess.
Ah!
I'm afraid you're not safe either.
What's the matter,
What?
Daddy?
What's going on?
Frightening me.
There's no time to explain. They're right behind me. I need you to keep this crucifix, and no matter what happens, don't let them find out you have it. You can't trust anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please, tell me what's going on.
They're here. Quick, grab the crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
It was awful. Some guys pulled my dad away and took him into the
It gets
storeroom.
great.
I
Don't
scurried
worry.
away just in
It's great.
time and got the crucifix without them seeing me. I followed them to the storeroom. They tied my dad to a chair and violently started interrogating him. These two henchmen wouldn't stop hitting him, and my heart froze when I saw who was giving the orders. The Sandretti brothers.
Oh my god.
Mafia bosses? How'd your dad get mixed up with those guys?
I don't know, but they...
Get him to tell you what he knows. Beat the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word. Damn you! You're gonna speak now. Speak or die. You choose. Go to hell!
It seems our friend doesn't want to cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not easily convinced, huh? Boys, maybe you're being too soft on our little hero. Did you hear that? The boss says we're being softies.
Hi-ya! What are you doing?
You just killed him.
His neck crack? You killed him, man.
Up there.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway, and when I crossed the street... Please, don't leave me. They'll kill me.
Don't worry.
Hojo from out of nowhere.
Go to sleep. I won't leave you. She fell asleep. Those tranquilizers must have taken effect. What a story. I don't know what to think. The poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if it's true? What if her life really is in danger? I can't just leave her here and forget all about it. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her. Okay, that's it. I'm not leaving this hospital until I'm sure Gina's completely out of danger. But how are you supposed to act in a situation like this? Yeah, I think I'd better do something to protect Gina in case those mafia murderers she says want to kill her show up.
Go to. Alright, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. 1. Did I save? 2.
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor. I suppose that's where the patients keep their personal belongings. I don't have the key.
It keeps moving my mouse onto my desktop somewhere, like randomly.
I better not. If someone came in, they might get suspicious if they see the chart is empty. I'll keep it until Gina wakes up. It's empty. Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took.
I'll need those.
It's cracked. Gina must have broken it when she took that sleeping pill. Snoozitol, one of the finest brands on the market. I don't need to take it down. I can see it fine from right here. Let's see. It's a map of this floor of the hospital. Here's the room I'm in. Here's the hall, and if I'm not mistaken, across the hall and just to the left of this room, there's a storeroom. That could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? It's just a toilet bowl. Out of order. Well, I'm afraid the shower's out of order. There aren't even any faucets. I like that Big Apple sticker. I can't. It's locked shut. I may be needing this. It's one of those waste baskets that opens up when you step on the lever. Someone threw away a marking pen. It might still work. No, I don't feel like washing my hands.
Just pick up everything. Everything?
Nature isn't calling right now. And yes, I admit I'm pretty shy about doing certain things in public, okay?
What is this game? This is Runaway, the Road Adventure. And it keeps moving
The city is so peaceful at this time of night.
my mouse off, out. It keeps doing it.
Okay, I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge. Hope I live to tell the grandkids. Yikes! I better not look down. Almost didn't make it. So, the map was right. This is the storeroom. Let's see what I can find in this dump.
Who is this guy?
He's seen better days. There are several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998. Those files don't interest me. Okay, but I think I'll just take his head with me. His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain. The drawers are locked shut. I think it weighs too much. I don't need any of that. I'll take them both. well. They're big and very fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any of that.
Oh my god. Oh my
All
god.
sorts of medical equipment.
Filing cabinet.
I don't think I'll be needing it. I don't think I'll be needing it.
Speaking of Xenosaga, I saw some record in that game was beaten today.
It's not on right now.
Some arbitrary category.
This might come in handy. You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Oh my god.
I don't see any reason for doing that. The pillows are perfect for the body, but you can tell the head doesn't belong to a real person.
What?
The pillows are... You might notice this isn't an actual human head. I don't have the key. No, it's better if nobody knows I'm still here. That doesn't make... I don't like that. I don't get it.
Hmm.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
I'm missing something. Alright, hold on. Yeah, sure. Two. Alright. I'm looking up a spoiler-free rock. Runaway Road Adventure walkthrough. Runaway. Glass pills, sheet, bag. Oh.
Let's see. A matchbox I might be able to use. Let's see. Yes, this wig is just what I was looking for.
I'm looking for a syringe.
This might come in handy.
Yeah, one of the jokes about this game is the fact that you just combine a whole bunch of... You just collect a bunch of random stuff and then combine it together and somehow it works. I'm looking for a syringe.
They contain all sorts of medical equipment. It's a medical information card that's put into the charts by the beds. It's blank.
Still picking up more stuff. Yeah, I'm looking for a
They contain all
syringe.
sorts of medical equipment.
And like, this looks like a syringe. I want to know that you can actually die in this game as well. And certain sections are actually on a timer. I don't think this is one of them. Anybody see a syringe looking object? Do I already have it? No.
They contain all sorts.
Oh my god.
Need any of that. I don't need any of that.
Is there a
I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm picking a new walkthrough. On tall shelf. Oh my god.
I'll grab one. It's empty.
Let's see, hold on. We got the glass and the pills. We got the sheet, bag, 2 items for a bag. Read the map. The marker pen. Bottle of alcohol. I think I got. Bottle of alcohol. Green book.
This might come in handy.
Green book. The head, the medical chart, flammable spray, syringe, pillows.
Let's see. There's a lot of stuff in there, but for now, nothing interests me.
Alright. Combine wig with head.
Perfect. That way no one can see the hole in his head.
Oops. Oh god.
Okay, if I use the pillows to look like the body, the head with the wig and a sheet to cover it all up a bit, I can make it look like a woman is sleeping here.
What's wrong with having 18 items? I need all of
That
them.
should do the trick. Great. This marker's as dry as a bone. It won't work.
Oh.
This marker's too...
Oh my god.
That's not how you fill a syringe.
Oh.
Now the syringe is full of alcohol.
I had to do it in the right order. Is that on the marker pen?
Betcha that put some new life into the marker. Good. You can't tell the difference between this and a real chart. Good. That way nobody will know it's Gina lying in this bed. Perfect. That way they'll think it's Gina who's in the bed.
3. How many saves do we have by the end?
This isn't her. She must be the one in the
It's
other
Tony
cage.
Crab. Appendicitis.
Yes. Say goodbye to the world, you little tramp.
Hey! Gina! Hey! 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 Phew. She's just asleep. But those tranquilizers must have been made for elephants. Well, the important thing is, the trick worked and they shot the dummy in the other bed. So everything Gina told me was true. They actually do want to knock her off. It wasn't just her imagination. Okay, let's calm down, Brian. Right now, they think she's dead, which will buy us a bit of time. But we can't waste a minute. I gotta wake Gina up and get her out of this place before they find out she's alive and well.
Hold on.
I'll try to figure out what it says about snoozitol, the sleep medication that Gina took. It says the effects are powerful and almost immediate. The patient sleeps for hours and can only be awakened by a nice cold shower. I don't think I'm strong enough to lug Gina into the shower, so I'll have to come up with another way of pouring cold water on her.
I have just the idea.
I don't think that's a good plan.
um,
Found him?
Found him?
Searching the compound as we speak, sir.
Yo. How's it going, Tonic?
They may have escaped.
I
Good
still
idea.
haven't
I could use
fixed
it as a
it.
flamethrower and make the sprinkler go off. The water will
got-
finally wake Gina up.
I got
Let's
a
get
note
to
right
work.
here.
But careful, Brian. Don't broil your hand off. Ouch! Ow!
Ah,
Now you wake up. Hurry, we've got to exit. Stage left at once.
but what's going on? This water, the smoke, fire!
I'll tell you later. Let me grab your stuff. You can change in the car. Come on, let's get to the parking lot.
So you got that awful trailer to shoot a dummy instead of shooting me? Hey, I like your style. First, you try to run me down with your car, and then you save my life. Do you do this kind of thing very often?
No, I was just...
It's a good thing that you grabbed my purse, because otherwise we wouldn't have the crucifix my father gave me. Now, what we have to do is...
headed for the nearest police station. This is a very serious matter, and it has
Nerd.
to be placed in the hands of the police.
No way. Let's keep the cops out of this, okay? If the government gets caught up in this, we don't know if we can trust them.
Gina, the people that killed your father are after you now. If we go to the police, they'll make sure that...
Read my lips. No, this is too big for the police, and we can't trust them. We have to find out what this crucifix means.
Look, this all seems crazy to me. It's your problem if you decide not to turn to the police, but I'm washing my hands of the whole affair. I'm on my way to California. They're expecting me at Berkeley, and...
I can't believe this guy. You practically turned me into roadkill, and now you want to feed me to the wolves? And here I was actually starting to believe you.
But...
Forget it. It's not worth it. Oh, why would you care if my father was killed? Why does it matter to you if I'm murdered or if my whole family's destroyed?
Okay already. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. I have a friend who's an anthropologist. He works at the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History in Chicago. Well, since it's practically on my itinerary anyway, I'll drive you there and we can try to figure out more about that crucifix, okay?
I knew I could count on
Time
you.
to drive to Chicago
Wow.
from
Step
New
this
York
baby
City.
up. We can't waste any time. Hey, do you know where my blonde wig is? I was carrying it in my purse, and now I can't seem to find it.
It's covered in blood. Just kidding. There's no blood in the mannequin
Have you
head.
confirmed that?
Yes, Don Roberto. Gustav is at the hospital right now. He's checked up on it. I can't see how that girl escaped. Looks like the guy who ran over her is along for the ride. They left the hospital together.
Useless idiots. Have you identified this man's car?
Yes, Don Roberto. We know the model, color, and license plate number.
At least you've done something, Theodore. Meet with Gustav and be prepared. As soon as we locate the vehicle, you're gonna go after them.
Whatever you say, Don Roberto. I assure you, we won't let them ditch us again.
I hope not.
Don't worry, Roberto. Those two couldn't have gotten very far.
Can't believe Dante's twin brother isn't named Helmet.
Carlo, you know I'm thinking something here. I'm almost glad that girl's still alive.
What do you mean? That girl witnessed what happened, and if she talks, we're in big trouble.
I know that, but it's
The
obvious she
close-up, the
hasn't
face
gone to the
close-ups.
police. I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe she's there right now.
I'll bet you $1 she won't stew on us. You know why? 'Cause she knows something. I think our men spoke with her before that animal Gustav broke his neck. Besides, why else would she have been in the storeroom?
Yeah, you may be right, brother. In which case, we gotta make her spill the beans. See what she knows.
You're right, Carlo. We'll do that. Now we gotta get out the warning to all our boys out there. Make sure everyone's on the lookout for that car.
It actually
I guess
reminds me
there's
of
no
Wallace and
other
Gromit
excuse for getting
video
involved.
games.
Gina had me dazzled. I can't deny it. But what would you have done? A beautiful girl asks you for help, so what do? Kick her out of your car on some corner? I don't think so. It took us a whole day to get to Chicago because the old hunk of junk I drive is no race car. Along the way, we stopped to have some snacks and keep the car from overheating. We took turns driving so both of us could get in some shut-eye. We got
You
to
got-
the museum
you got
pretty
your
late,
meme
but
right
my friend
here.
Clive knew we were on the way, so he waited up for us. Well, we made it to the museum. Let's park in the back.
Ricky?
This
Hey, it's
character
Winston
from
Bond here.
Alundra,
I'm calling from
I
Chicago.
also had a
Guess
big
what?
crush on.
I just saw that car you're looking for. I swear I haven't had a drink, and I'm sure it's the same car. Yeah, a dopey-looking guy with some gal. They went into the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History. Sure thing, I'll tail them.
So, you're trying to find out the precise origin of this crucifix. It must be quite important for you to have come all the way here at this time of night.
It really is, Clive, but there's no time to explain. What can you tell us about the crucifix?
I can assure you it's a matter of life and death.
Well, all right. Let's see. Quite a while ago, the museum trustees acquired the latest three-dimensional scanner for the museum's analysis laboratory. It's capable of analyzing the composition of any object, dating it, and performing a morphological study in order to catalog it.
It is a good hint, because you know the last three letters are vowels.
In the whole world. We could most certainly use the scanner to delve into the origin of the crucifix.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go straight to the lab now.
The
Just one
hectonic.
moment. Not
You
so
know the
fast.
last three letters
Our
are
first
vowels.
predicament is the poor condition the crucifix is in. It's obviously coated with a layer of filth that will make it impossible for the scanner to perform an accurate analysis. We must restore the crucifix first, if the scanner is to work properly.
Well, let's restore it then. You can do it, can't you, Clive?
I'm afraid not. I'm an anthropologist, not a restoration specialist. That sort of job must be performed by Dr. Oliver, the museum's finest art restorer. She just happens to work down the corridor at the restoration laboratory. She's there at this very moment.
Yes, let's go talk to her now.
Hold on, there's another problem. In 3 days,
It's
the
not
museum will be
connected.
opening an
It's
exhibition
like
on Mayan art. We're already behind schedule, and Dr.
floating.
Oliver is overwhelmed with work, trying to restore all the pieces for the exhibition. I'm truly sorry, but you'll have to wait for the doctor to finish her work before having the
That's
crucifix
a
restored.
weird trivia
And
question.
I doubt that will happen for at least 3 days.
3 days? No way. I can't wait 3 days. Professor Silva's waiting for me in California.
This is unbelievable, Brian. You're already thinking of leaving me here defenseless?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I can't wait for 3 days either. I'm gonna talk with this doctor and try to get her to restore the crucifix tonight.
Oh dear, you can try to, Brian, but I'm warning you. Susan Oliver is not an easy woman to sway. If I were you, I certainly wouldn't dare make such a proposition until she's completed all her work for the exhibition.
Well, I have to try. You said she was next door, right?
Yes, through the first door on the left when you leave my office. Good luck, my friend. You'll be needing it. Listen, Regina, what do you say if we take a little stroll around the museum and I show you some of its hidden mysteries?
A stroll?
I see you haven't changed a bit, Clive. Anyway, we'll meet up here in a little while.
I don't know. Well, all right. Let's take a stroll.
Take a stroll, you say?
Hello? Dr. Oliva?
Yes, who are you?
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. My name's Brian Basco. I brought you an object to be restored. It's a crucifix which...
Listen, boy, this wretched son of a Uxitsa has taken me 2 weeks of work to finish. And all of the numbered objects on these shelves here have to be restored by the time the Mayan art exhibition opens in 36 hours.
But this is an emergency, Doctor. There are lives at stake.
My life will be at stake if the items on those shelves aren't ready for the exhibition, all right?
What is the son of Uxitsa?
It's the most important piece on display at the Mayan exhibition, a stone mask with a large ruby set in the forehead. It was recently found at a temple in Piedras Negras in Honduras. I've been working to restore it and leave it in perfect condition for 2 weeks. I have no doubt that it will be the centerpiece of the exhibition.
Are you a specialist in the art of the Maya?
I'm a specialist in art. A professional, if you know what that word means.
You must take pride in your work.
Despite a lack of certain indispensable means, my work has been praised by the most prestigious of journals. So yes, I suppose there is a reason to feel pride.
Where's the mask you mentioned?
It's such a priceless piece that it won't be placed in the exhibit until the very last moment. It's held in a special vault that's kept at the ideal temperature and humidity needed to preserve the mask.
Doctor, it is of the utmost importance that you restore this crucifix right now.
Look here, boy. Didn't I make myself clear? I have to restore all of the numbered items on the shelf. Every last one. In 36 hours. If I don't have a hernia first, that is.
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
Some of the objects have a numbered sticker under them. The number must show what order they're supposed to be restored in. Cool. I'll trade it for the object that's next on the list to be restored. The doctor didn't even notice.
X
It looks
death.
like some sort of talcum powder container. This could be useful. be a briefcase full of varnish. I'll take this one here. It's colorless, but it could come in handy.
Oops. Safe. 4. Sure. How do I go downstairs?
Hello?
Hey, you're a friend of Clive's, aren't you? I saw you come in with him and that hot babe.
Yes, my name is Brian. Brian Basco.
Brian? Dude, what a name! Are you a geek or what? I'm Will.
Nerd.
I'm in charge of administration here at this dump.
Administration? You mean maintenance and all that, right?
No, dude. I mean, I'm gonna smack you silly if you don't quit yapping. I'm not a maid, I'll have you know. This whole museum would go to pot if it wasn't for me. And besides, you should know that I run my own small business.
Okay, guy, calm down. What kind of small business are you running?
Let's just say I represent a laboratory equipment factory. Here, take one of my cards in case you need any of our fine products.
William P. Dustin, laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. What can you tell me about Dr. Oliva?
Hello? Hey, Mr. Potter! Yeah, you know, it's always a pleasure to do business with you. What do you need this time? 100x eyepiece for an optical microscope? I'll have to see if they're in stock, but I probably can. Let me check with the warehouse, okay? Call me back in 10 minutes. Sure. We'll discuss price later. Same to you, Mr. Potter. See ya. Hey, dude, let's drop the small talk. I got other affairs going on. Well, you know how it is. Business is business.
Okay, goodbye. He's going up the stairs. Let's see where to. Look at him jive along.
Why would the buttons make different sounds?
No way! Willie knows the combination to get into the analysis laboratory. I don't know how he got the combination because I highly doubt he's authorized to go in there. Now I think I know where the laboratory equipment factory that Willie supposedly represents is really located.
Congratulations, Amy. You've done it.
I don't know much about art, but this all looks amazing. Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's because I keep playing the same series.
About that business of yours?
Yeah? What about it?
Look, I'm not sure yet, but I might be needing a specific lab tool. Could you get it for me?
Sure thing. I'll get you the goods cheap, but always high quality stuff, of course. When you know what you want, just let me know. I'll ask the guys down at the factory to see if we got the goods. If so, you'll have it here in a flash. But we only take cash.
And one more thing.
What?
I don't want to take up any more of your time, Willie. See you later.
See ya.
See ya.
Good idea. Go for it. Now I can't touch any of the keys. If I leave a fingerprint behind, it would ruin the entire plan. The next thing I have to do is get Willie to enter the combination that opens the door, so his fingerprints are left behind on the right keys. Good idea. I'll call Willie and try to get him to enter the analysis laboratory. That way, I can try to find out the access code. I hope the number on that business card he gave me is his real phone number.
Hello?
Mr. Dustin?
Yeah, that's me. What can I do for you?
Well, my name is Frank Steiger. I'm a friend of Mr. Potter's. He told me you could furnish me with some products that I need.
Sure. It's a pleasure to do business with a friend of Mr. Potter's. He's one of my best customers, you know. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Do we know each other, Mr. Steiger?
No, I don't think so.
Well, anyway, what can I do you for?
Well, I was interested in some eyepieces. Yeah, eyepieces for optical microscopes.
Whoa! This must be repeat request night. Seems like everyone's looking for the same thing.
Come again?
Nothing, Mr. Steiger. Just running off at the mouth. Tell me, what kind of eyepieces do you need? I can tell you I got a nice set of 100Xs.
Well, I was looking for some 200X eyepieces, actually.
200, huh? Well, I'll have to check the warehouse. Call me back in 10 minutes and I'll tell you if we have any in stock.
Okay, talk to you soon then.
Talk to you soon, Mr. Steiger.
He's coming up now. I'll hide behind here.
Swag walk. Yeah, this is some Parasite Eve music.
I should wait for Willie to leave the lab before going in there myself. It'd be embarrassing for the two of us to run into each other. Perfect. Now I can tell which keys have Willie's fingerprints on them and guess the combination. I'll only dust the keys that have varnish on them.
There was a dinosaur
Cool.
exhibit and
Now I
everything.
can tell Willie's fingerprints apart from mine, no problem. And it looks like the varnish dried completely with the powder on it. So now I can press the keys without having to worry about erasing the fingerprints. The numbers that make up the
All right, who wants to
code
guess
are
the code?
1, 3, 7, and 8. All I have to do is figure out the right combination. If I remember right, when I saw Willie enter the combination, the sounds the keys made went something like...
Why do you make this is the worst security device ever. Why would they make different sounds? 3718. 3718.
Oh, that's not right. They sounded more like this.
Alright, it's 8, 9, 3, 7. It keeps moving my mouse
that's
like
it. 8, 1,
onto
7.
iTunes.
Look at that combination. It's pretty dark in here, but I'd better not turn on the lights. I don't want anyone to find me here.
Let's see. Oh my god.
It's an old key or something. Maybe I'll find a place to use it. Well, how about that? There was a note under it. Let's see. Clive, here is the ancient Aztec key all clean and polished like you requested. Next time don't wait so long before having it cleaned. It was disgustingly filthy. See you next Monday. Signed by a guy named Ron. So the key belongs to Clive. Well, I'll just give it to him later. Let's take
Security camera.
I know it can't be opened manually. I think you have to push that button over there to open it. it activates the thermal chamber opening system.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Clive Kastropoulos.
Name invalid. Access denied.
I don't think I'll get it to open that way. It looks like the ones used for wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that Gina and Clive have gone on that casual little stroll around the museum. There's no doubt
Casual
about
little
it, Clive's
stroll.
the same old guy as ever. He'd ignore his own mother to chase after a woman.
Pair of books.
Let's see. This is a 2-volume treatise on anthropology. I was never very interested in this subject, but I may need the books to find my way around the museum. Hey, look what was hidden under the books on the table. It's an X-shaped crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I bet the key fits perfectly. Aha! Look what we have here. A hidden safe.
Money.
I suppose Clive keeps it there in case of an emergency. It's a voice recorder. Well, okay. I'll just borrow it from Clive for a while. Then I'll give it back to him.
Gotta cover our tracks. How do I exit? Save. 5.
Excuse me, Doctor. Could you tell me your name again?
Dr. Susan Oliva. It's marked clearly on the door.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see if the plan works.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan.
Name invalid. Access denied.
What in the world? Oh, the battery went dead right when I needed it. I'll take the battery out of the tape recorder. Gotta find a battery with some power. Let's see if it fits. Perfect. Fits like a glove. Well, this is a good opportunity to check whether you can restore some of a dead battery's energy by lowering its temperature. Let's remove the battery from the ladle. The battery is definitely frozen. I hope it'll make the tape recorder run now. Voila! I hope the recorder will work now. I hope the battery lasts long enough.
you have no idea, Chaos. You have no idea.
Susan Oliva.
Identification verified. Good evening, Dr. Oliva. Please remember that the chamber will automatically close in 30 seconds.
It worked! You can't do it manually.
I want the...
It looks like a thermal. The son of Uxitsa. Star just...
Give me the mask.
I shouldn't do this, but I've already had to do so many other crazy things tonight. I hope nothing serious happens to it once it's outside the thermal chamber. Good idea. Maybe I can use it to get the ruby out. Cool! It worked!
I'm rich. Look, sometimes you gotta desecrate a few things.
Let's see if I can put
Get
this
rich.
one in place of the one that's already there.
Don't mind me.
Fantastic! I think this will make the laser beam much more powerful. Now I'll wait for the doctor to come and use the laser.
Sometimes you gotta desecrate one mask to desecrate another mask.
It worked! My heart goes out to the good doctor, but there was nothing else I could do.
I need an iced mocha now.
Cheer up, it wasn't your fault. It was the lasers.
Let me be. My life is sheer failure. First, my husband has an affair with that floozy Dr. Kendall. Then my son becomes a Hare Krishna and runs away from home. And now this. If I can't keep my family together and I'm no good at my work either, what's the purpose of my life?
See ya.
Different types of coffee. Cappuccino, espresso, cafe au lait, ice blended mocha. I think the little red light that's on means it's out of coffee.
Out of coffee. Gonna make the greatest coffee of all time.
Hey, that bowl there has something that looks a lot like coffee in it. I'm grabbing it.
Yoink.
Maybe I can use this to make Dr. Oliva some coffee.
Definitely coffee.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. That doesn't look like coffee to me. Anyway,
Matilda.
those are coffee beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but coffee that's all ground up, man.
Definitely coffee.
What in the world is that contraption for?
That piece of crap coffee machine had to run out of coffee today, didn't it?
This is her
I need an iced mocha.
electric
Now.
lathe? The heck's an electric lathe? Laser?
I don't think that's a good plan. That doesn't make sense.
Coffee, Lord, give me coffee.
I'm doing what I can. Hold on.
Oh my God, this is a disaster.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking for an electric lathe.
Brings back memory. I might be able to use
Coffee.
the lathe to grind the coffee beans. It worked like magic. Now this coffee-like stuff has been ground.
Our Parasite Eve music gave up. It too needs coffee.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, are you sure this crud is coffee?
100%
Yeah,
sure.
of course it's good coffee. I buy it in bulk.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble. I'd rather use the Java I normally pick up for the machine, in case I get busted.
Mm-hmm.
There's something inside. Let's take a look. It's an empty package of coffee. All right, it may be just what I need. It's empty, but I can still smell coffee. Okay, start pouring. Phew, that was just the right amount. Now it looks like a
Perfect.
package of coffee.
Brand new. Not suspicious at all.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, this is the brand I always use. Yeah, baby, this is right on time. See? Now I don't have to go out tomorrow and buy some. I'm gonna go fill up that junky coffee machine right away.
Hey, which has more gameplay?
This Willie guy's
The
an unusual
Bouncer or Final
Let's see if I
Fantasy
can
The Spirits
finally take
Within?
this rich aromatic coffee to the doctor. I'll just wait one little moment so Willie has time to refill the machine. Okay, let's go.
Dirge of Cerberus.
It's working now. The red light is off.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll just get one. I hope it's nice and strong.
I mean, you never watched it. It's a good movie. Not as good as Final Fantasy The Spirits Within.
Here, doctor, have some coffee. It'll make you feel better. Now, that's better, isn't it? Come on, you can start working again now that you've calmed down. We wouldn't want the Mayan exhibition to be canceled because you didn't finish your work, would we now?
Of course not. I'll get to work immediately, and no one's gonna stop me this time, not even the feds.
The who? The Mafia?
Munchkin Bob. I see you haven't grown much in the past few years.
If it ain't Gustav, my one-eyed pal. It looks like the eye they ripped out of you hasn't grown back either.
Careful, Bob. Don't tempt me. Let's just get down to business. They're still in that dumb museum, right?
That's right. The car hasn't moved from the lot. We can wait here until they come out and grab them.
Without the car, they could have escaped in some other direction. Nah, I won't run the risk of having them get away again. Let's go after them. You wait here, Bob, and watch to see if the cops show up.
Okay, Gustav. Whatever you say.
Well, I had to leave the doctor alone so she could pay full attention to restoring the crucifix. But it's been a while now, and being as enthused as she was after drinking that coffee, I'm sure the crucifix is all finished. So, I'm going in. Man, it looks like the doctor is completely
She's dead.
But I see she managed to finish restoring the crucifix. Excellent. It certainly needed polishing. Oh, looks like new. This is interesting. Now I'm sure we can find out where it came from and what it's for. I better go to the lab right away and use the scanner to check out the crucifix.
She's fine.
Dude, what a weird night. Are you guys friends of Clive's too? First came that hot babe with Brian the Dweeb Man, who I have nothing against, of course. He may be a nerd, but he's a nice guy. And now you guys, man. By the way, what are those get-ups you're wearing, man?
He's dead.
And you know what? It's about time I found out what that is. Let's see if I can figure out how to work the fancy scanner.
They shot and knifed him. What is this music?
So, the crucifix is of Hopi origin. The Hopi are a Native American tribe that lives in Arizona. Great. That is an important piece of information, but I'm starting to understand this whole story less and less. The materials that the crucifix is made of aren't valuable at all. And even though it's probably of some historical value, it'd never be worth killing people over. There must be something else behind the story of this crucifix.
Brian, quick, follow me. It's Gina. She's in danger.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Brian. No! You told me you wouldn't hurt me if I handed it over to you. No!
Oh, he's dead too.
As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive. I did my best to get over it, and decided that feeling sorry for him would get us nowhere. The sad truth was that I'd have the same fate as Clive if I didn't come up with a plan. The instinct for survival and a desire for revenge took over my thoughts, and I totally forgot about Clive. A bit later, the helicopter began to descend. I could see we were landing in a desert area in the middle of what looked like an old oil field. We were taken out of the helicopter and put inside of an old cabin. It was pretty obvious they were mainly interested in Gina. As soon as we got in the cabin, they tied her to a chair and started to beat the living daylights out of me. They put me to sleep once again with a well-aimed pistol whip at the back of my neck. When I woke up, I was all turned around and I thought my head was going to explode. Oh, my
Ouch.
fucking head. Those wretched thugs smacked me up good. I swear these insane murderers are gonna pay for this.
We're
So how did all they steal
1/3 of the way
everything I
through this
had on me?
dock.
My wallet, my car keys, my piece of amber. Everything. I'll try to get my stuff back. But the first thing I've got to do is find out what they've done with Gina and try to get out of this huge mess in one piece.
I remember Runaway 2 being like really long, and then Runaway
There's a
3
fairly
was
large crack in
like
the middle of the door.
over.
We know Johnny was talking to you at the club before we got there. You tell us what he told you, and you can leave this place in one piece.
I already told you everything I know. I was just with Johnny for a second or two, and he didn't tell me anything.
You need a manicure, doll? Hold on. I'll go look for some pliers.
Tell the Sandrettis they have nothing to worry about, because I don't plan on mentioning what happened in the storeroom at the club. Really, I value my life too much.
I have to help Gina. Those animals are capable of doing anything.
6. Oops. All right. Kind of. I have to pee. Well, they figured out that they think she knows something because she was in the storeroom. She thinks that her dad was talking to her before. They're trying to get whatever information they think she knows. Hello. Yeah, I don't, what the? I don't know why they felt the need to make, like, so many, just, like, tiny pixel items. You gotta be on the right thing in order to collect items in this game. It's kind of annoying. Take this. Oh my god.
They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Worthless! Besides the shattered lenses, the frames have been split in two. Worthless! Besides...
Oh my god.
What? This is my shirt! Those jerks tore it to shreds! They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store.
There's a junk pile on the floor.
I may be needing this. An all-purpose cleanser. I'll take it with me, but there's no way I'm cleaning this pigsty up. I think it's one of the pegs from the coat rack on the wall. This could be useful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything I'm interested in. It's a chamois. This could be useful. Yeah, this should come in handy. Done. Now the chamois can be used for cleaning.
Excellent.
Okay, that way I can get the sun to come in through the window. Let's wipe it clean.
What
Wow,
sound effect?
hard to believe the layer of dirt on there. Let the sun shine in. I don't see any reason for doing that. Fresh Bubbles, the soft drink preferred by more Americans. Plugged in and seems to work since the freezer is on. I don't see any reason for doing that. It weighs a ton. There's no way I can get it to move if it's full. I don't see any reason for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh Bubbles, the soft... It weighs... Fresh Bubble. It's shut. It's shut. There isn't even a can of soda, but it's full of huge blocks of ice. No, I won't achieve anything by opening it as long as the freezer has ice inside instead of water.
If only I could turn off the thing. Thank you.
Done that. Now it'll start to defrost. All right. Now that the power to the freezer's been cut off, the lid is open and the sun is shining in on the blocks of ice. I think it'll defrost in a jiffy. It's been a while. Let me see. The ice is completely melted, and the freezer's full of water. Yeah, that's how I'll empty the water out of the freezer.
So far, 100% of this makes sense. Hi.
Okay, it looks
I
like
used
it's
to
all
always
empty
tell
now.
people that when I would recommend this game to them, I'm always like, all right, when you play this game, just do the most random things you can think of. And that's how you get through it. I was like, anything that makes sense, don't do
Okay,
that.
here
Just
we
do
go.
whatever random
I
things
think
you
I
can
can move
think
it now that
of.
it's empty.
Pick up everything and just combine items at random.
Cool, a trap door. I knew it! Something was telling me the solution was hiding under that heavy freezer. Yes, I'll try to pry the padlock off. Done! Now I can get the heck out of this wretched cabin.
I wish I was playing Breath of Fire 4 right now. But then again,
Right. I think I can
when do I
step
ever
out
not
through the
wish I
cabin.
was playing Breath of
I'll be
Fire
careful
4?
not to go out through the front so they don't catch me. Here we go. I made it out. I'll hide behind those rocks and think about what to do next.
Ladies.
Hello. What rock did you climb out from under, handsome?
Hi.
He's here to rescue us, girls. We're saved.
To rescue you, but I thought I was the one.
Did that lizard Jules send you?
Jules? Wait, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. I just escaped from that cabin there. Some mafia thugs were holding me prisoner. Me and my, a friend of mine. You've got to help me set her free. Her life is in danger.
I was just in that cabin a while ago. We saw a chopper fly in, and I went there to ask for help. But some guy with an eye patch told me to do an about face and never come back there if I didn't want to become buzzard food.
Listen, cutie, we're in a jam here too. We are artistes on a nationwide tour, and our bus broke down a week ago. We've been stuck in this godforsaken desert all this time.
Our driver Jules, who accompanied us on tour, went for help. And well, we haven't heard from Jules again. I bet that jerk took off with all the money we gave him and left us out here to become cactus fertilizer.
Jules said he knew of a shortcut through this hot desert, and that we'd get to Las Vegas much faster his way.
I bet the swindler had it all planned out. I bet he broke the bus himself to steal our money and leave us here with the rattlesnakes.
Well,
Wow, what a jerk.
Much better than me. But I'm sure we can work together to find a way out of here. The most important thing to me is freeing Gina. Those guys are dangerous and might do away with her at any moment. And you girls have to help me.
Don't get me wrong, but I trust guys like you less and less every day. Who is this Gina woman? Why are they holding her captive in that cabin? Who are those guys you say you're running from? And most importantly, who are you?
It's a long story, and we're running out of time. Believe me, I'm one of the good guys, and I can assure you they're the bad guys. Will you help me? By the way, my name's Brian.
Hi, I'm Carla.
And I'm Mariola. Charmed.
And I'm Lula, and hey, we're with you on this, you big hunk. We'll help you out. You have a plan, dear?
A plan?
Of course. A plan to free your girlfriend and get us innocent lambs out of here.
She's not my girlfriend, and, well, I haven't thought of a plan yet.
She's not your girlfriend?
A handsome man like you with no girlfriend?
You don't like women much. That's it, isn't it?
Okay, she is my girlfriend. And I think I do have a plan. Just let me think a while and let the plan develop.
Develop. In the meantime, I'm gonna rehearse my new dance move.
Yeah, and I'm going to get back to my tan.
And I'm going to rest for a while. I'm simply exhausted.
Got it. Hey! Don't you want to hear my plan?
Why don't you just wait until you got everything ready? Okay, Luscious?
Okay. Don't wear yourselves out, girls. Okay, first of all, let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then, I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina
This is
and I
the
are
dance
gone,
remix.
we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. I can't waste a single moment.
Everything
Gina's
you know.
life is in jeopardy. Let's get
Try
down
to
to
show
work.
everything you know. Run away while you can. Alright. There's 4 songs on the soundtrack for this game. It's all the same song, just 4 different ways.
Wow, what a sweet setup they've got here. Very chic. I like it. I see Carla's lying down and back.
There's version 2 or 3. What am I doing? Basketball.
I think I'll take a look and see what's inside. A basketball.
Heck yeah.
It's inflated and needs some stitching, but it might be of use.
Handheld vacuum cleaner.
It looks like a handle to something, like a flashlight maybe. It wasn't a flashlight after all. It's a handheld vacuum. I know I can use this. It's okay. I'm sure the girls have plenty. Maybe I'll show how thoughtful I am by giving them to Gina as a present. It's full of lipstick. Well, I'll just grab whichever. I don't plan on using any myself, but I might use it for something else.
I want you all to take one guess of what I'm going to use this lipstick for. And when we find out later on what it's actually used for, I want you all to question everything you know. Run away while you can. Try to show everything you know. Platform shoes. Put it on your glasses. Use it on your lips. Control sundial. The lipstick holder casts a shadow. That is... None of those are even remotely close.
Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
You look exhausted.
Utterly, darling. Listen, I was a bit indisposed when I woke up yesterday because of some stomach trouble. So I took a pill I keep just for these occasions. The trouble is, I forgot you can't mix the pills with alcohol because they knock you out. So I had a Turkish passion in the evening. I invented that nectar-like delight, by the way. Ooh, sister, you can't imagine what happened. It's like I was frozen in space. My graceful body seemed to weigh a ton. Just horrid. I'm feeling a tad better today, but I'm still a bit peaked. I need to get some beauty sleep.
I just happen to have a bit of heartburn. You wouldn't let me try one of those pills you take, would ya?
Darn, I just ran out. When I went to take one yesterday, there were only 2 left in the bottle. I took one and dropped the other one, which fell through that grating on the floor.
Speaking of which...
Tell me what you want from me, oh youthful beauty.
I'll let you get some rest, Carla. See ya.
Toodaloo, cutie.
Good idea. Maybe I can find the pill that Carla dropped. I'll open up the vacuum cleaner bag and see if Lady Luck is on my side. Bingo! Here's the pill.
Alright, we are going to...
I think there's someone over there. I'm afraid he's not one of the good guys. He looks like a buff type of guy that might shoot you in the back. He must be guarding that barn or something. I can't let him see me.
Is this the game with little money? They had little money when they developed this game.
I'll take a peek through that crack there.
I bet no one can get as many cans
Inside
in a
is the
row
chopper
into
they
the
used to
basket
bring
as
us to
me.
this desert. Of course. Now I understand why that lummox is there. They're using the barn as a hangar and he's guarding.
Good beer, I tell
Oh my god.
you.
Anytime I click on anything over here,
That gorilla's still there. I can't move without him finding me out.
Nothing like a cool brewski at this heat.
I'll enter through the rear window.
hmm.
Excellent choice. If what Carla told me about the effects of the pill being mixed with alcohol is right, this guy will go out like a light, fast. But it's impossible to do it without him noticing. I have to distract him somehow in order to stick the pill into the can behind his back.
Bloop, bloop. Did I not pick up?
I'll take the needle too. Maybe I can use it somewhere.
This is not Broken Sword. This is the Runaway series.
Okay, I'll try to stitch it. Well, that turned out better than I expected. Let's see if I can blow it up with this doohickey. It worked! You can't even tell where I stitched it up.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there's something to that idea. Maybe I can get Lula to admit who she really is and get her to distract the muscle man in the barn. Lula, come look!
Hey, big boy, I didn't know you liked sports. Hmm? Where did you get that basketball? Don't you, Lula? This is the ball from the first match I won my first title at.
I knew it! Give up the act, sister. You're Lou Lemaire, aren't ya? And I see you can still work wonders with a basketball.
Of course, I've still got the magic touch. Why do you think I was named most valuable player in the league 3 years in a row?
Too bad that all went by the wayside when you messed up that last basket in the 95
Wow,
finals.
why are you
It
gonna be a
was
jerk like
personal
that?
foul, for goodness sake. That vision impaired bad of a referee didn't see it. Those journalist leeches looked the other way. Everyone in the whole pavilion was blinded by my grandeur. But it was a personal foul.
Okay, okay. Pipe down, Lula. That's all in the past now. Best not to stir up old memories. After all, who hasn't missed a basket at some point? When completely alone under the basket? While vying to win the NBA Finals? It really isn't that important.
Dare you insinuate that there was no foul?
Sports
Phil?
No,
fans
of course not.
are
Of course
wild.
there was a foul. On purpose, too. What's important now is you gotta help me out by distracting that guy I told you about. Being who you are, you won't have any problem with a little competition hooping cans into a bucket, will you? I'm sure you'll beat him easy, and that way you can soften the Studley thing up a bit.
All right, you win. But with two conditions. One, that all that hearsay about my past remains entre nous, I really want to protect Carla and Mariola from this. And two, well, look. Ever since ever since that personal foul that kept me from making that basket in the finals, I've been drained of my self-confidence. I'll probably prance up to the sky, and I won't know what to say or do. So, you have to come along and talk for me.
But that's impossible. I can't let him catch sight of me or he'll recognize me. He has to have seen me when they brought me in the helicopter.
Yes, I understand. Well, I've got it. Listen, dear.
Royal
you have some of
crablets.
those cutesy little receivers you place inside your ear. They blend in entirely. We use them for some of our cabaret acts. Here's the plan. I stick it in, and you use the walkie-talkie to whisper my lines to me. Tell me you love the idea?
I guess it's okay. Let's try it.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? This is private property, so you better vacate the premises.
Well, you see, didn't you say he was an Adonis?
Calm down, Lula. Tell him you were just passing through, that you saw what nice
Dun,
food was
dun.
getting into the tank, and he's not bad.
Well, as I said, I was passing along and saw you toss some cans at that tank. And I said to myself, ooh, this guy's pretty hot. At basketball, that is.
Pretty hot. Very hot, you mean? I don't think you'll come across anyone that can shoot hoops like me.
Tell him you're not so bad yourself. Challenge him to throw from further away. That way, he'll get out of the way, and I can come right on in.
Well, to tell you the truth, hot stuff, I can shoot baskets just as well as you can. And from even further away.
Yeah, right. You must be joking, aren't you? You don't really think you can beat me?
Follow me if you dare, and I'll show you.
I shouldn't leave my post, but Rocco Wallace is always willing to take on a challenge. I'll laugh my head off teaching this ditz a lesson.
Anyway, I see there are quite a few empty cans around here. Ooh, look at this.
How about that? I have to admit you ain't bad, but I can do better.
I have to take advantage of this nice moment of privacy to do whatever I need to do.
Shine. Look.
Watch this
Okay,
shot.
I can spike the beer now that the gorilla's left his cage. There we go. I hope he finishes that can before opening another. I think he's coming back. Better take off so Biceps Boy doesn't find me and ruin everything at the last moment. Cross your fingers.
Man, that last sip of beer was a killer. I think I'm losing it. I better have another drink.
Congratulations, it worked. He is so
I,
tired he can barely move. Hey pal, what? A little drowsy, are we?
I had to answer it. It was Radiata
What are you
Stories.
doing here, Pipsqueak? I don't know how you got out of the cabin, but as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna grind you into hamburger meat. Just wait for this dizzy spell to pass, and you're gonna get it.
You're in no state to be threatening anyone, Mac. When you snap out of it, if you do, we'll be long gone. Okay, we can't waste a second. I'll go open the barn door. That chopper will get us all out of this dust bowl.
Phase 1 complete.
Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us.
Yeah.
Last of all, part 3 is finding
Obviously.
a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. And to get away, we can use the helicopter. Don't really know who's gonna fly the thing.
If you major in physics, you can do anything. Yeah, it did. Oh. Oh my god.
Yum, peanut butter. Alright, maybe it will be useful at some point. I'd better carry it with the lid on.
Yeah, keep that jar away from me. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? This mere little glass jar? And here I thought you were a tough guy.
It's not the jar that's dangerous. It's the wild ants in this area.
Ants?
Yeah, they go berserk over peanut butter.
Listen, you're worse off than I thought.
Think whatever you like, moron. See that wood left over behind there? It was a nice old rocking chair. A few days ago, I left a jar of peanut butter open on it. And when I came back a few hours later, the rocking chair was just as you see it now, with 1,000,000 ants all over it.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hmm.
You
It
better
reminds
head
me of one
straight
my
for the
dad used to have
cabin
in the
before
backyard.
Gustav
As a
and
kid, I'd
Theodore
entertain
realize
myself
I
by
ran
banging on
away
it with a baseball
weakling.
bat. The truth is, I was a bit wild in those years. Yeah, it'd be nice for me to relive old times and unleash some of that pent-up rage I hold within. It's very therapeutic, I assure you.
Don't even think about touching the helicopter, or you'll regret
It's one of the
it.
footrests from the motorcycle. It fell off when I hit it with the crowbar. I may be needing this.
I can hardly move.
Wow, an oil well. It seems pretty old. I bet it's been running for years. Undoubtedly petroleum.
Better put my sunglasses in there.
Yeah, I like the idea of tinting the lenses so it looks darker through them. Let's try. Done.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh god. Sell Barsh. Dice Darsh.
All right, I might use it for something.
When's the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance blind race? For next month's RPG blind race? Nobody wants to race Tactics Advance? I can't believe this.
That way Mariola will think she has a darker tan. Careful, she better not notice. Perfect. He didn't see a thing. Tanning oil. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Oh, all right, take it.
The whole
I
world
think I
looks
already
darker.
have a luscious tan. Tell me, honey, don't you find me irresistible?
Oh yeah, you're one hot babe with that tan. Thanks for the suntan oil. I don't plan on lying out in the sun, but I might need it for something else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think they'll fit together somehow. Perfect. Now the lever's as good as new.
No way.
It works. The door closed.
Nice.
Let's see what's inside. This could be useful.
Does anybody see a refrigerator?
Let's see if I'm lucky. And this key is the one to the fridge. Well, let's see what we've got here. I'll grab the butter. Looks like Carla didn't even notice, but I locked the door again just in case.
No. Trying to go. Yeah.
Wow! Looks like the railroad tracks come all the way up to here. Although, judging
Nope.
by the look of that train car, the tracks must be from the 1800s.
There we go.
An airplane graveyard. And as far as I can tell, most of them are military aircraft. From around the time of World War II, I'd say. It's a bit old, but it might save me from any other punches. It's in good shape, and I could actually use it if I find some bullets to fill it up. It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up.
Now that time Claude was like, what's with all these Wild Arms 1s questions? He's like, I'm being robbed of points because somebody here's actually played the game.
It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up.
Oh.
It's not the best kind of oil to grease it up with, but it should work. All right, I think it'll work now. Let's see how that works. Perfect. The cabin is within shooting range.
Perfect. How do I get out of here? The database has a lot of questions. I can't help that you get the same ones. I don't know anybody that would be good at fixing that problem in any way, shape, or form. It's randomized as far as I can tell. Well, if only we knew who was in charge of all that.
Let's see what's inside. Yuck! Ugh! It doesn't smell very good in here.
It needs to use the same randomizer that the Wind Waker Sploosh Kaboom game uses. I don't know how to Python, so I should probably just shut up. I'm not one to talk. We're just giving Tonic a hard time. Have you seen that video, Tonic? Where they solved the RNG for the Sploosh Kaboom? It's wild. It's so wild. If I knew the creator of this trivia bot, I would beg them, though. I don't care, like, the randomness, I don't mind. But if they could just make it so that it wrote the question to a file, so I could have the question on screen at all times, that would be the best feature of all time. That would be my one wish to them. RNG for pressure lock. No. Clan dummy. I do use the GUI, but like, I'd rather have it be in like a file so I can make it its own like fonts and everything. I mean, I can't capture the window because it crashes. Every time it's not asking a question, a thing comes up that says not responding. That would be the coolest thing ever. Because then I could just like put it like down over to the left down there. Or something. I don't mind Claude complaining about the RNG every week. But it would be really nice to have the question on screen. And just like clears the file when the question's answered. If I had the slightest clue how to do Python, I would add that to it. But I have no idea. Alright, we came into this train for some reason and now I don't know where I am in this guide. Enter the train car, take the screw in a nearby bucket. What? Oh, is that it?
It's chock full of screws. I think it's one of the ones they used to build the train tracks.
You never played that long, Chaos? All the way to 50th wedding? Magicians. They really are.
No, I'm not gonna take the.
I want the
It's
screw.
long,
There we
so
go.
it might be good for something.
Take the package of shelled peanuts. What? Crowbar on closed barrel.
One is closed and the others are empty. I don't know. They must have tar or something like that inside.
One of them, the baby actually grows up and like helps you on the farm and everything. I don't know which one did. What was that question? Friends of Mineral Town. That might be it. I know they remade that game.
This barrel here is the only one that's closed. Let's see if I can get it open. I wonder what's inside. Peanuts. I wonder how long they've been in the barrel.
I don't have.
Yeah.
This?
I think the top of the screw might fit right into the opening on the peg. Presto! They fit together so well that I'll never be able to pull them apart again.
Use bucket on the gunpowder barrel.
What? Just start whacking at the barrel? I don't believe that'll get you very far. I don't see any reason for... Sure, I can use this to drill a hole in the barrel, no problem, but I need something to pour the gunpowder into when it starts spurting out. That doesn't...
Oh my god.
Aha! I'll place the bucket at the bottom of the barrel so the gunpowder falls in when I screw the hole into the barrel. I've got it! I'll drill a hole in the barrel so the gunpowder falls out into the bucket. Sweet! Now the bucket's full of gunpowder.
Mac Vanille. Hecaton share. Hecaton. Dun.
Cool. There's enough gunpowder here to last quite a while. I like that idea. Turning harmless lipstick into a high-caliber bullet. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Dab a little gunpowder on the base. Ready. No need to put any more gunpowder on it. Let's see how well it fits. Perfect! Now let's see if I can make some more bullets to finish filling up the belt.
If you answered we were going to use the lipstick to make bullets, you were correct. Oh wait.
Yes, I'm taking them all. With all these, I can make a bunch of bullets. All right, with all this lipstick, I can make 100 pursefuls of bullets. Ready. There was just enough gunpowder to fill up all the lipstick holders. All right, I'll fill up the bullet belt. They just slide in. Huh, what a coincidence. There's exactly the same number of bullets as empty slots.
Get on your own. Run away while you can. Show everything you know. Show everything you know. Run away while she's with you.
Well, here we go. A-okay. Now the machine gun is ready for firing whenever I might need it. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. We'll use the machine gun to keep them pinned inside the house.
Okay. Well.
The idea of going back in there doesn't amuse me at all, but I guess I have to.
Alright, what thing should I combine now? Tub of butter and World War II helmet?
I can use the helmet as a pot to melt the butter.
Melt that with peanuts?
Okay, I'll put the peanuts in. Great, now all I have to do is heat it up so everything melts together nice and smooth. And ta-da! I'll have whipped up a lovely batch of peanut butter.
I can't believe nobody knows the answer to this question. SMH.
Good thinking. With the sun beating down on the freezer lid, it must be hot enough to fry an egg. Perfect for making that tasty peanut butter. Let's leave it on the burner a bit longer so that it melts into a smooth cream. I can use the spatula from the jar of real peanut butter to stir the mixture. Well, it's not real peanut butter, but I think it'll pass. And the color is certainly just like the real thing. It's old, but seems like it's still strong and sturdy.
Oh my
It's
god.
old, but seems like it... Man, it is really stuck. Well, it seems like a harebrained scheme, but why not? Can't hurt to try. Let's see.
Let's cover this door in peanut butter.
Let's see if those ants show any sign of life. Jeez. Unbelievable. This isn't happening. Wild beasts. Absolutely amazing. They've munched up the shack into a pile of sawdust.
Amazing.
Luckily, the things inside have remained intact. There's enough dynamite to blow this whole place up. I better walk carefully with this stuff on me. I don't think that's a good plan.
Nico's just her nickname, though. When he meets her outside, to him, she is Nicole Collard.
Fine plan. If I choose
Tron
the right
Bond.
moment to blow up the well, I can draw the goons' attention. Let's put the dynamite in place. The detonator goes behind this rock, which is perfect for protecting me from the blast. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. We'll grab their attention by blowing up the oil well at just the right time. Everything is ready then. I'll go talk with the girls and put the plan in motion. Girls, listen to me. I've got something important to tell you. I have some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Oh, dear boy, start with the good news, please.
I've cooked up the
Please.
perfect plan to set Gina free and get us all out of here. I'll need a bit of cooperation on your behalf, but it'll be easy, so don't worry.
So what about that bad news, darling?
Well, let's see. Do any of you know how to fly a helicopter?
A helicopter?
A helicopter?
Calm down, girls. It's no problem. Sergeant Hewitt reporting, sir. Reconnaissance pilot from the Bravo Division, sir. With
It's
my
actually
regiment,
probably better quality the Broken Sword 4.
You're a Marine? Oh, that's awesome, Carla. I would have never guessed. Very well then. There's no time to waste. Go get your things and take them to the chopper. Then I'll explain the details of the plan and tell each of you what your mission is. Oh, and one more thing. Remember that we're flying out on a helicopter that doesn't hold all the stuff you've got in the bus. Please, just take what you need. Oh, good thing you brought just the essentials. And hey, you don't expect us to be taking the bodybuilder along too, do you?
He's really a nice boy, Brian. He just needs someone to set him on the right path.
Us girls will take care of that. The poor guy just needs a chance in life. We'll give him just what he deserves.
Okay, whatever you gals want. The important thing is this. Listen. First, we're going to cause an explosion in that oil well to distract the one-eyed guy and his sidekick. You're in charge of that, Mariola. Don't worry, it'll be simple. I've got it all planned out. You just have to activate the detonator and run to the helicopter, okay?
And how will I know when to push the button?
We'll use radio transmitters. You'll each be wearing one, and I'll give you instructions over the walkie-talkie. Lula,
Dirge of
there are
service.
transmitters?
Yes, sweetie pie. No problem. There are more than enough.
Perfect then. Lula, we'll be taking advantage of your excellent marksmanship. So use the machine gun I set up for you in the airplane graveyard. It's got a
Tonic,
great
the only
shot
one
from the
actually
cabin.
watching the
Plan
story.
goes off without a hitch. The oil well will blow up and those thugs will run out of the cabin to find out what happened, which is when I slip in and free Gina. All right, when the thugs go back inside, you'll start
Like
to shoot at
halfway through the
cabin to
game,
keep them
Claude's
from
like,
running after
what the heck's
us,
proto
so they'll
materia?
realize that Gina's gone. Understood?
Understood? It's gonna be so much fun to slaughter those pigs, but when do I make a run for the helicopter?
Let's see, you'll still be too far from here, and you've got to give us cover while we retreat. Mariola, Gina, and I will be on board the helicopter. We'll take off and go pick you up at the plane cemetery.
Okay, but don't forget about me.
Calm down, nobody's staying on land. Carla, you'll start up the engines as soon as Mariola gets back from the oil well, okay? Yoo-hoo, Carla!
Congratulations to the Claude.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just going
Second
over this
place
flight
with 10
manual.
points was Chaos
Manual.
Switch.
Carla, are you sure you know how to fly this bird?
Why, of course. I was just
And third
reviewing
place with
certain
7
concepts.
points was the
I've got more
LCC.
in-flight hours than a bald eagle.
And just about the same
Tonic
hairdo
is a real
you all
winner.
had.
Your insides are just eaten
For
up
being
with
the only one
jello
that paid
soup.
attention during
Come on,
Dirge
girls,
Cerberus.
don't fly each other's eyes out. Carla, we have 100% faith in you. In our prayers, too.
This is so exciting, girls.
It's the longest
I feel
cutscene
like I'm on
ever.
Charlie's Angel.
Can you just
Okay, enough
blow
talk.
up the oil
Everyone get in
field?
position. Good luck to everyone. And to myself.
Save everything?
Okay, let's make sure everything's set up.
Hey, Mariola, are you in position?
Oh, yes, of course. Ready.
Okay, wait for my signal. Lula, are you ready?
Ready when you are, and mad about going into combat.
Perfect. Just stay alert. Carla, all set?
In position, sir. Sergeant Hewitt, prepared for takeoff.
Very good. You pay attention too.
A-okay. It's time. Let the party begin. Mariola, blow up that well.
What in the world was that?
Oh man, they blew up the bell.
I don't like this one bit. We gotta call the Sandrettis.
The girl's gone.
Take cover! We're being ambushed! That's impossible, crazy broad.
Fast, Lula, climb on board.
Oh, careful with that plane, Carla.
Come on, Carla, get us out of here.
Oh!
Wait, what's the matter now?
I broke a fingernail activating that damn detonator.
What a getaway, huh? You can't deny it. It was amazing. The helicopter ride? Well, let's just say it was pretty intense. Carla hadn't piloted a plane for years, and I admit my palms were a bit sweaty. But the important
It
thing
started
is that
off
she
as a
got us to
road
the
trip.
part of Arizona where the Hopi people live. We thought we'd find more information on
And
the
it's
weird
a road
crucifix there.
adventure.
Fortunately, I got the crucifix back along with the rest of my stuff when I went into the cabin to save Gina. And luckily, the girls had all their wardrobe with them, so they could lend Gina and me some clothes. We knew it'd be great to put on clothing better adapted to the part of the desert we were headed for.
Yeah.
Be careful, you guys.
You gals, too. And thanks for everything.
I can't stand goodbye. I always cry like a baby.
I promise, we'll go see your show as soon as we have time.
You better stick to that promise if you don't want to piss off a Marine, cutie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Goodbye, girls. I'll never forget you.
We won't forget you either. Bye.
I'll definitely forget you.
Well, we're on our own.
You got a problem with that? Being alone with me doesn't make you uncomfortable, does it?
It does.
Of course not, silly.
Hey, don't get mad. I was just kidding.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Hurry up, let's find someone who knows about the Hopi Indians.
Maybe we'll get lucky and run across an actual Hopi.
I doubt it, but you never know. I saw a path behind here. Let's go.
Oh, not yet. Still cutscene. Once we do get to, where I can save, we'll stop for today.
Wait, my bootlace came untied. I'll catch up with you.
I'm gonna take a look from up there.
Oh, she's definitely getting kidnapped. We're falling down a hole.
Hey! Gina! Gina!
She's dead.
Gina! Answer me! Gina! No!
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 No! After all we've been through. Yo, thank you, Tonic. We're having a very emotional moment here. He's thinking about all the times they had together. While plays the theme song very slowly. While you can try to show everything you know. I hope it shows her fall down the hole. Dang.
Feeling sorry is not the answer.
Hey! Who are you? I didn't hear you come up.
I am Wupochim, last of the Hopi chiefs. The answer is to continue on your mission, not
Exactly.
to feel sorry.
How do you know all this? I don't understand how you... Hey, wait a minute. Did you say Hopi?
I did, of course.
That's incredible. I'm here to find out the meaning of a crucifix of Hopi origin.
Show me the object.
This is it.
My young friend, this is not a crucifix. It is a sacred key.
A key? But it's not shaped like a key.
The way you are holding it in your hand. Press strongly on the upper part with your thumb.
Oh.
Nobody ever
Well,
tried
it sure
that?
looks like a key now. And what is it this sacred key opens?
It is the key to the sacred Hopi crypt.
The sacred crypt? And where is this crypt?
Right across from our village, on the highest peak, on the other side of the Great Canyon, where Istarok places his first ray at dawn.
Oh. And could you tell me how to get to the Hopi village?
The sacred key went to you, so your destiny is to reach the sacred crypt. What path to follow? The path of knowledge, no doubt.
Well, I think there's something I should tell you. You see, the truth is that this key is not mine. Hey!
Dun dun
He disappeared.
dun.
Now, how did he leave without me noticing? Just like when he came. Feeling sorry is not the answer. Huh. That's easy to
Whoa.
say. But I feel I can't move one step now that Gina's... Well, he's right. The only thing I can do for Gina now is continue on the mission that brought us here. I owe it to her. Now I know the crucifix is actually the key to a crypt. If I manage to find the Hopi village, I'll be able to enter that sacred crypt. And I'll probably find an explanation for this whole mystery there. So, let's hop to it. Great. I have a good view of the whole area from here. Let's
It's a good
see.
a
Looks
good
like there's
question,
small town
Chaos.
out here. I'll go see if I can find someone who knows about the Hopi village. Wow, this place looks like something out of a John Ford movie. You've got your hotel, your sheriff's office, the typical saloon from the Old West, and there's even an old derailed steam-powered locomotive at the end of town.
Oh my god.
Wait, stop, don't shoot.
Who are you, and what are you doing in my town? And put up your hand so I can see him.
Hey, hold your horses. I've come in peace. Look, my name is Brian, and I'm a bit lost around here. Can you help me out?
Well, okay. I guess you're not lying. Come in and we can chat. So, you say you're lost, huh?
Well, maybe you can tell me how you got here then.
Well, the truth is, I'm not totally lost. I'm trying to find a Hopi village that used to be inhabited somewhere in this region. I came into this town hoping to find information on its exact location.
The Hopi village. Are you an archaeologist or something like that?
No, I know nothing about archaeology. I need to find it for another reason.
You don't look like an archaeologist, to tell you the truth. Though I suppose they don't all carry whips and wear hats.
Oh, give it a rest, please. Do you know where that Hopi village is or not?
This may sound strange, but the history of this town, Douglasville, is very closely related to the history of that Hopi village.
Really? In what way? Please explain.
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, here it goes. This village was founded by my great-grandfather, James Theodore Douglas. He was the owner of a gold mine nearby. And in the beginning, Douglasville was nothing more than a mining camp. But it grew bit by bit until turning into a flourishing town. Everyone was prosperous thanks to the huge profits of the mine. And my great-grandfather even got the railroad to run through Douglasville. However, something happened that tragically changed the town's fate.
Oh, my God.
The mine and the mine shafts just kept growing and growing until one of them, the one with the largest vein of gold, bumped into something totally unexpected. The Hopi village.
Really? So what happened?
What?
The inevitable. The Indians weren't willing to let white men ravage their lands. And J.T. Douglas wasn't the kind of man who would give up a fortune just because some Indians got in his way, so there was a bloodbath. It looked pretty bad for the Indians. They didn't have much to fight with, and a lot of them died. But then, something amazing changed everything. The Hopi tribe's medicine man came into Douglasville one morning at dawn, stood in the middle of town, and cast a terrible spell on it, the mine, and all the white men that might try to take over Hopi lands. They killed him on the spot, but not before the curse took effect.
What do you mean by that?
Everyone was turned into
The
werewolves.
mine inexplicably ran out of gold overnight, and not one more nugget of gold was ever taken out. The people in town started to catch a strange disease that the doctor couldn't cure. Whole families were driven out of Douglasville in fear, trying to get away from the curse. The final straw was when the train derailed. It went out of control through the town, destroying everything in its path. Its last obstacle was the Douglasville Bank, which it plowed into like a wild buffalo. As you might suspect, J.T. Douglas owned the bank, too. That's where he was sitting in his fancy red French armchair brought in straight from Paris when 50 tons of iron flattened him. Once my great-grandfather had died, the few people left in town were hot on their heels to get out of Douglasville, making it a ghost town.
That's a fascinating story. And you say you're the great-granddaughter of this J.T. Douglas?
Yes, I am. By the way, my name is Sushi Douglas, and this town is really mine. The deed to it has been passed down from generation to generation until reaching me. And I was the first person to use it a year and a half ago. I came here to live with 2 friends, Kevin and Rutger, but up to then, it was completely abandoned.
The 3 of you live here alone? No way! Wow, Sushi. I can see you're really informed about the history of the region. So, I bet you can indicate the way to the remains of the Hopi village, right?
Well, actually, I can't. The mine was sealed when all that stuff I told you about happened, and from the outside, I have absolutely no idea how to reach the Hopi village.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna continue on my search. Thanks for all your help, Sushi. See you later.
See ya, and good luck.
Thank you. All right.